The Gachagua, former deputy president, who was responsible over the Mr. Gachagua on Wednesday, even in Embu. This is your political back. It's more likely that, in your backyard.
Just give me a few minutes to put it in. William Ruto, Kenya region. He lost their trust. Them back, and it has become buying leaders and all that by Kipchumba Murkomen within the Mount Kenya region. This is what happened. You explain police stations. Take over a police station and no resistance. And you are not even told. Nothing. It was stage managed in Kikuyu. The locals were touched. Touching went on. Then the 101 years. But yet the police station, they ban. But the supermarket owned by is not attacked because it is personal. Then you find all businesses owned by. You find that are there, nobody is arrested. Then the CNC Nairobi was stranded trying to profile a community to show the people from the Kikuyu nation. The scheme was popular in the region. That is why there. None of them is a local. Was managed by government. And then later, to blame Rigathi Gachagua, to in Kihara, to blame Central Kenya region, hoping and believe that they are leaders. This is what has happened as we speak today. Drove a narrative and made he's useless, he's this and that. And against Uhuru Kenyatta and hated him. A leader, they will never turn again to target their businesses. Even they were trying to say today, Kipchumba arrest Major Dong. And Major Dong and the Kikuyu people are very intelligent and conned them. You turned them again through you. The government, you people on Wednesday, deliberately so that they can come and take the popular Rigathi Gachagua, they can hate Medo.
But there's been allegations.
Whatever little could ever listen to you. Owned by the Mount Kenya people. The looting of their businesses. Being in parliament, it was a charity because to say, if to ask police to take action? Does he go to cry in parliament? Attack my father. That was Kenya, that all the businesses, they wanted to blame me another. Go and arrest Kakuya. I can tell them, the people moved us from office. I'm in action. You are very by embarrassing us. Please just no longer have the control of my supporters. To harass us.
Right.
The mood on the ground.
From this plot to alienate the all in that. There are
I am saying, told you, William Ruto I have apologized to the community. He conned pastors. He conned all of us. It was a scheme by William Ruto. And then tried to blame it on their leaders.
Do you have evidence?
Michelle, these businesses, evidence do you need? Protesters in Keruoya were arrested. Have not been arrested. The goons who things here in Nairobi and because they were sponsored by the government. William Ruto. You now have a scheme on how you want to persecute their leaders to control it. You go ahead and do. Go ahead. I'm here. You know where I am. The people have had it. This humiliation of the community. People are not going to allow it because where it organized goons under police supervision.
Let's talk about why. What Kenyans are asking for is good governance.
Yes.
That's what you are saying, Mr.
Yes.
That you have no vision behind that.
That's to send him home. We have plans to the health systems. We have justice. But all those things are racial killings. All those things the country. All his plans, all we are in as a country. For those, number one is William Ruto can work. And that is why he says ordinarily he wouldn't like it and I don't want to. It's a prerequisite for us to stop tribal appointments, to restore education, for us to restore health, must be sent home. Indeed, it's a plan by the people. It's nothing he.
You would like to fight for the dignity of by the taxation under the Kenyan.
About taxation, Michelle, the house to construct houses for you. That's not about water, electricity, environment by provision of security. Depending on your capacity and to go and build houses that they don't scrap. We are going to scrap to the pay slip. The issue was, force people. Saving is young and energetic, Again, no problem with the taxation. What people to go and put up have been there since 1900 is going to live there forever, or like his administration will of those taxes to the benefit,
which is a vehicle that you've coined to get by tribesmen, and that the cousin tag that you've called tribalism as a reform, you to shed off that tribal
by William Ruto. William Ruto, for us, the mountain people, a narrative. But as we go on, people, the party, that's Malala, is from Kakamega. The Secretary General has the Deputy Secretary General, the Deputy Mable Owino, William Ruto, according to he and Raila Odinga, if regarding Gachagua and others, that is who is not in his praise and worship list. And by the department, he's in everywhere saying people are tribal. 92 of them, the CEOs are even where he has. Let me tell you, why would it go viral? Refer to each other. Yeah? The camera. They speak, we understand each other. The lawyers are our cousins, are my in-laws. Right. William Ruto cannot dictate the matters, the lawyers and let me tell you where the whole place of the mountain in Kenyan politics, where they are. But he won the election with the mountain. Saying this casting thing is a bad thing. Never called us tribal. He was saying an issue didn't have a sense of entitlement. Mountain is with other people. Let's talk about have a democratic right by force, because he wants to force. Have a responsibility. We have with Matiang'i. We have a democratic. Why is he having a problem with that?
But we've seen you previously, Justin Muturi, have essentially been branded political. Faced a motion to remove it. You can offer as alternative.
Of Kenya never rejected by the people of Kenya. He was rejected. William Ruto who rejected us. That anybody he has a problem with. Where is the problem? He has disagreed with all of them, and he's. But you must ask yourself here. After Kuria left, nothing. Lenturi has left, nothing has changed. It has incompetence. When he came in, we had a work. Came in, roads were going on. Incompetence. It's when people shout, thief, 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 thief. That is what his cabinet 4 times. Nothing. There is failure in government in Kenya. Scenario is William Ruto, rejected by one person. I was rejecting him because with the time.
We have several people fronting the Chief Justice, David Maraga, saying also been speaking the Gen Z language. Listening to the Gen Z, are you really?
Z are very bright people. Tremendous respect for them. The Gen Z know killed and massacred by William Ruto and Kithuri. When William Ruto was calling Rigathi Gachagua, I saw the parks with security. I want to start with these children. People, is this, and will decide where they want to place their to do. I don't want to force myself. Sing them, you know, and accepted me because I'm always doing this and that. But now I have. I'm told that they have to support the Gen Zs. That is seen in the streets, the Gen Zs is part of our democracy. He was in the streets. You know, it's unacceptable, I must tell you, Michelle.
But you're actually glad you got impeached. You've been impeached. You didn't speak up then. Into Uhuru Kenyatta's family.
Matters of a retired president can make a decision about the security of Uhuru Kenyatta without asking William Ruto. William Ruto knew what he planned. But I want to tell you from practice, and you are decided by the president himself in doing this or not.
Critique of the media, never missing an opportunity for ejection as deputy president. Broadcasts of the protest, we saw you coming up. What has changed since?
Michelle,
you called us as
I have been a critic of the media. Interview to ask me questions. That is grant interviews anyone time. It's my respect for the media, and I want to say was done deliberately, not recorded. I have told you it was such scheme. Had to be switched off. And I want to tell William Ruto. William Ruto, kindly, we are in 2025. The media freedom is a basic, and for you even to change it across. And again, William Ruto, what was happening in Nyayo House, HD holder. You've seen, this is 2025. Very sorry about what happened. That should never. The freedom of the media freedom, information, you know, and I have. Nobody can capture those images. The videos are coming through. We can see. Yeah, but the videos are now being what happened and why I am a fan of the media. And that is because why? I will never support gagging. But I will not gag the media. And I'm not doing what, in my view, but to criticize me and what I'm doing. And then you have to take.
Say to Kenyans who are watching today, many of them who are shot at, who are angry and
we are very lessly, but not too long. Regime for years. We had 24 years of the Moi repression. 2 years of the Ruto regime of President William Ruto from office to run on the Constitution. I heard him say, crying today, that I saw him very mellowed. So people are saying Ruto must go. Ball back to us. You know, how you go is yours. And go home in dignity. You through the ballot. All this nonsense that there was a just say Ruto boy is trying to hype him, agitating for reforms. Kenya, that all this clamor you are seeing, so they still support you. They are all lies. Kenyans are agitating anti-corruption, and I think and they exist. Talk about one term. Right. I don't talk about half term. Ballot, we take him home, think how we want him to go, and then we proceed.
To NTV tonight. That is about who was responsible. Many thanks for watching tonight. My name is Michelle.
The platforms on YouTube and tips on what stories to follow, allegations, some absence and going to be saying, and we shall also be looking at what has been said before, because a number of them, like he is our savior, because we. Thank you for joining us on NTV Weekend Edition. My name is tonight. Have yourselves a good night. After
keys remain the same.
Continue living in a fool's paradise.
Now, this week, social Albert Ojwang,
who makes sense of it. Go beyond the sound bites and spins, we uncover the why.
First is the issue of taxes.
Question.
Truth has to be told.
Decided to run our country.
No flop.
Scared, will not move.
With insights
Where the lines between devotion.
Tuesday, the 1st of July on
Salamu nawe. Umebarikiwa lako amebarikiwa. Wakosefu. Sasa
Salam Maria by Easy Concepts.
harnessing lifelong learning in much driven programs.
Right now, out on a lot of things because technology.
One thing that is don't need internet.
Join us on the 30th of
So if they are seen or it's okay.
To listen to secular music. This week on Crossover, we'll be addressing some of
Na pale kwenye studio will be joined of God to help us address this.
Make a date with us this Sunday.
This week on 20.
We visit
Ningeshikwa.
Wa matajiri.
What? I also try my...
How does that feel?
This Sunday at 8 p.m. only.
Daisy and I'm here to
Wewe yani ukuja hapa na kiburi tena.
Unajua 50k ni nini kwangu wewe? Mdanganya watu kwa Amerika.
Haki hapana.
Ni vile hali ya uchumi imedorora mwanangu. Mimi bado
Toto every Saturday.
Just got louder, fresher, and
1 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're diving into this story. The Move, we've got you covered.
A.m. to 2 p.m.
Unataki kwetu mix match.
Sikia music na ukose
Kwetu Mix NTV.
to mix every weekday only on NTV.
To the Smarter Bundle today. The Smarter Bundle. Browse. A reason to imagine.
Ufalme wako ufike. Utupe leo mkate wetu wa kila
tukiwasamea waliotukosea. Uwe na yule muovu.
To get baba ye into Foash.
Daima. Non-nation.
I may not always agree with Barbara, but this
As a former employee, and my mom is innocent. Liar. Are you working for Jack? You're not supposed to be. I have no plans of worming my way into.
This is NTV.
Shika maji haikuangi poa, si ndio? Na 1 2 check. We're about to go na tu hapa. Kama mnataka kupata inaitwaje? Yes, it was crew. They're usually very, but Mungu ni si hata wewe umesema na glow. Space.
The bank then ikafikiria we've over.
Okay.
New environment. And I know you guys have missed us. You've missed
season. I'm actually working on it's account.
Mimi ni wa Nairobi, but so sharp. Unajua kushaga wako very surprised. We had such
that Nyeri County is the home of the in Kenya and also the fastest waterfalls.
Ni filter. Are you ready? Sema magic.
Country and nini inaitwanga hiyo kitu? Watch a watering hole a bell when they see you wake up. So immediately I had the watering hole.
And I saw Njara. I didn't expect it.
Wako fit sana. Hauna nguvu. Hebu enda last hand experience of
Kamera nikingojea. Kwenda ni mbali.
Kuna show yenye ni ya kila mtu. Kwa wale mulimaliza shule, hata muwezi ongea, hii ni kitu ya kulook for.
I have a weird the Thompson Falls that I went when I was a child. More. But ile Thompson Falls mimi and the waterfall si shida. At home nalalanga na mvua so that I can water hitting, you know, bit by bit.
Stop recording.
Why?
A lot. We almost even cancelled the shoot.
We are in for a surprise, but so very unique forest.
Kulikuwa kunanyesha sana and then there's a point where
Na ni vizuri tu other than the crew we also county officials, we need. So right now we are going for a briefing because now we're in the human beings. You always pass the go to that was
ilikuwa cattle market and we had but the most being hivyo and hapo such things because they look like they are bulky unazitoa wengine yoyote unaziweka kwa lori na
kwa sababu ya ukulima. So si maji. So we're tuned in. Let me tell you. Hill. It's very cool. The only footsteps utasikia. Nesha wapi? Kwa lake. Flowed a lot more.
Maisha yangu yote, I've never, the time I went for 20, that's the time which in several
Seli na Masai Mara, but wildlife.
The thing about people says this is a waterfall. Plan. We'll try. Ile mlimba pale huko juu. Looking for that. You know, so reminded me.
What is very interesting, 10 kilometers walking.
Some of you amjui huko kuna farm. Hakukuwa kumenyesha. Conservancy. It speaks of volume. Kufanya mud treatment.
Hata ukiwahi enda kivyako usiwahi kwa hiyo conservancy and
Barabara ndio ile pale. Ndio ile barabara.
And then kuna and then but you realize it is dangerous.
I decided to shield. Nembo nini? Ona. Ona saa. We have hiyo shida cause kuna
Mbua ndio hii. Mbua ndio. Upande. Huko. DJ kama
wananchi iko. Exclusive. We got enough. I'm a adventure.
One thing I would love to tell, something unique.
There's so much. But the people change. Habari? Yeah? NTV. Eh. Ilikuwa Nyahururu.
So as people learn about their places and patia na story yao na
Kuna mtu
ndio unamwambia.
Was other than show entertain. So that shows that we are
Made and packaged and cooked and very passionate about the product. An amazing show.
Water.
It's going to be something that you can
Welcome to the new season of
Twende, we bring you brand more road trips. More forests. More wildlife. It's November.
The things I actually dread hiking. One of the things that you need to
Utoe yako. Utoe yako. Tembea. Huyu hapa.
Sianguka nayo.
Bueno. Dora in 3 na najua kile nataka. It's got feel the people want time to
Mahali hadi mijini.
Serikali ya kaunti inapatikana kwa urahisi.
ID sisi
very nutritious, very chlorophyll.
Bila chuku, bila upendeleo. Kwa ajili ya wananchi.
Katika mji huu wa matunda.
Orma tutachukua hatua.
Nusu jioni hadi saa 1. Your world. It may contain scenes
Baptista, and I'm Angel. We'll be hanging out AM on NTV. We are to lose all of the games. We'll our best dance moves, tricks. Saturdays. Get ready to laugh. AM on NTV.
Na yenye mvuto.
Daktari 200 wameweza kuanza
miundombinu kuhakikisha
la habari zinazokuhusu
ambaye wamekuwa discriminated.
Malicious but less malicious.
Taarifa halisi na asilia.
La taka ambao
hawajachukua hiyo hatua.
kila siku ya wiki.
NTV. The following program has been rated children under the age of 10.
And they've been asked, but that is a very, very live. Crown of the bend for the last time. Kip Yegon yet again here in Paris over 5,000. Record! Oh my!
My name is Faith. Champion, world champion. Stroke. Mdogo from Bomet. I like watching football. I don't watch them. Hata nimepoteza. Player Shakira me a lot because that's why it's my favorite food is in my preschool. Moved to Olengo. Also starting my career at I got my first go in athletics. To go 8. Asked upon ako form 4. Beatrice, she also does Chepkirui. She does also have marathon. Yeye ndio ako top huko but familia kukuwa na athletes so are my heroes. Hawa wanani motivate, wananiambia athletics up there.
To go is this. And Hassan.
My 11 wall cross wall youth. That is where my is something special, and this can change area and my home food to the table and my mind and start and focusing myself towards.
She almost looks as though she's a half a meter away from.
Nakimbia na spikes mpaka saa hii ni journey of and I always say is mguu tupu, singe wenye wanakuja wanafikiria Faith alianza bila kiatu.
Place is out of this now. In Kipyego running for a